What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We got NFL Showdown Monday night for Philly at Green Bay. This is going to be a banger of a game. Before we get into the headline for me, definitely subscribe. That helps me charge y'all know. We got the NFL Sunday night game with the Chargers and Steelers on at the top screen. And yeah, we have Eagles and Packers. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I think to say the least. So the Packers are 1.5 point favorites. The 45 over and under. We have the snap counts up, and yeah, let's dig in. Let's start with the Philly side of the ball. So on the Philly side, so Jalen Hurts 11,000. This is the question that you have to answer for yourself. Jalen Hurts or Saquon? Because Saquon's 10-8 coming off a pop game, and then you have Jalen Hurts right here at 11,000 who's been consistent as can be. And the passing is sort of getting there recently. So I'm making the choice of going Hurts over Barkley, which it may burn me, but that's kind of the route I'd rather go. Um, Talking about other running backs, Bigsby, I'm not getting to it all. Don't look at that. Don't. Yeah, I'm not expecting that. I don't. So no, 9 for 104, absolutely not. Will Shipley's not getting run either. I'm not playing these other running backs. Going to receivers, AJ Brown 9.2 and Devontae Smith 9,000. So if you want the ceiling play, I think it's obviously CJ or it's obviously AJ Brown, and then if you want the floor, it's Devontae Smith. So. It's going to be one of the two guys. We know how this goes. You got to pick or choose which one you rather go to, either AJ Brown or Devontae Smith. Um, I'm leaning towards AJ Brown, and I know that's not saying much because he's the over or the higher priced option. But for me, it's AJ Brown. DeHudson at 3-4 I mean, it's touchdown or bust for him. He's going to catch that long ball, and that's about it. So, and he's going to get you one reception, and then you have Gibson right here at 1,000 who is seeing run now without Mechie. And you also have Darius Cooper, who's getting some snaps as well in the beginning of the season. But again, who's going to step up with no Michi now? I think it's going to be Gibson, obviously. So, I, but then again, Darius Cooper, he could get activated and he could see run. So, yeah, third didn't receive a single target. So we could see him at only 200 bucks. Is it worth a dart throw? In my opinion, I think it is. I think it's worth a dart throw. Going two tight ends, Dallas Goedert, Calcaterra, Latu, and Granson. So I think Goddard's an interesting captain play to be different because we know consistency is key for him and he's been consistent this season. So I'm looking at him at the captain slot. I think this is your best route to go as the contrarian option. And then Calcaterra, I don't mind his value either, only $600. He's still seeing snaps as well. So I wouldn't mind going to Calcaterra at all. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for Philly. And then you have the defense and the I hope the defenses don't win this slate. I really hope not. Let's go to Packers. So Jordan Love, 10,000. The quarterbacks, man, the quarterbacks. So if we're gonna get the Carolina game, I obviously don't want them. But if we're gonna get the Pitt game, I'll take it. So it's a weird mixture that we're getting with Jordan Love. It's a weird mixture. Josh Jacobs is right here as well, which it's been weird for him as well. I mean, it's the touchdowns for him that's getting it done because his yardage isn't looking great, and but he's also catching out of the backfield. So at 10-6, I think the better route is a run on the Philly defense than pass. So I'm kind of leaning towards Josh Jacobs in the pass game of Jalen Hurts. Um, Emmanuel Wilson at 2-6, he's seeing good run as well. I mean, that's a cheap option that you can certainly look at. Um, So at 2-6, I wouldn't mind throwing him as a value. I'm looking at him, and then I'm not really getting to Brook. I'm much rather go to Wilson. And then looking at the receivers, you have Rita still in the IR. Golden's questionable. Savion Williams is questionable. Dontavian Wicks is questionable. This is a mess. So Dobbs 8,000. If I'm going to play Jordan Love, I want to get to Dobbs, but I'd rather just pay down or go to a Malik Keith. If there's no Wicks again, and if there's no Matthew Golden, then we're going to get really interesting. So we just need to know what's going on with Golden. But I'm assuming he's going to play. But Christian Watson, it's an injury away. But then he's looked good so far, catching that long, yeah, 52. Long ball, 33. I mean, he's looking good. He's looking good with the snaps he's getting. And we need the news on Wicks. Like I said, Savion Williams is basically just a trick play or bust. Aaron Rodgers is already checking down. Yep, we saw that coming. Um, Tight end though is where I like it at Musgrave at 5'4" and Fitzpatrick at 1'6", because one of those guys is gonna pop, and I have a good feeling it should be Musgrave. But at 5'4", that's a cheap price tag for the tight end one. And you have also Wiley who signed at only $200. Somebody's gonna see snaps, but I think it's gonna be just Fitzpatrick and Musgrave. But again, we could see Wiley, so keep that in mind. Um, yeah, Dabney signed to the practice squad. Castles, yeah, signed to the practice squad. So I don't know. This is going to be a fun slate. This is going to be a really fun slate to kind of try to figure out and distinguish on who you really want to go to. But that breaks down the slate for us, though. Thank you for tuning in. It's a great 7 today, everybody. Have a good one.